Hello everyone, welcome to my place. Can you imagine people like me will go to Jehovah Witnesses convention to see the latest new videos, to see the expression of these witnesses when they are told by the organization all the way up to the top of the governing body that sooner or later you will shun your family. You will shun the disfellowship people in your family. And when they claim on their jw.org, they don't shun anyone who left or leaving this religion. So let's get into this brother who went there to see what's going to happen to all the people in these talks they're going to hear, and what happened when they get to the shunning talks. So sit back and enjoy.
I arrived at the assembly hall in Kumasi just as the music video presentation started playing. I looked around to find a good spot to sit. I settled on a seat in the second hall. As I took my seat beside a woman of about 60 years of age, I said good morning. She was with a heavily pregnant young woman, who was no more than 20 years old. Thanks to avoidwa.org, I had already watched all the talks and videos of the convention, and here I was, armed with all the talk outlines. While sitting quietly, I waited to hear what was read from the outlines and observed the reaction of the attendees to the numerous talks on shunning and loyalty to an organization. Little did I know that I was going to experience shunning in a way that I couldn't have even imagined. Nor did I think that one of Jehovah's Witnesses would use their God-given free will and decide what is right and appropriate for herself. From the beginning of the program, each speaker, one after the other, behaved like pawns on a chessboard. They proudly followed the outlines provided by the governing body. It was agonizing sitting and listening to all that rubbish. Yet, here I was, having already taken my spiritual disinfectant. The attendees, as usual, were thinking they were receiving directions from God. They listened carefully and applauded after each talk and each drama in the talks. After an agonizing 2.75 hours, the Friday morning program was over. Soon the afternoon session started and I tried real hard to not doze off. Finally, it was time for the shunning talks. The shunning talks are the talks numbered 14 to 16 of the Friday program. The symposium was entitled Loyally Uphold Jehovah's Judgment. I was anxious to see how my fellow Ghanaians would respond to the shunning talks. During the first talk of the symposium, the first shunning video was shown. To my surprise, no one clapped when it ended. This is particularly surprising here in Ghana because in my part of the world, they clap to every video. This is done no matter if it is an interview or demonstration. This was completely out of the ordinary. No one clapped, and even when the talk ended, the attendees were hesitant to applaud. In the second talk of the symposium, when the speaker mentioned shunning of inactive ones, the two women sitting beside me suddenly felt uncomfortable. The second shunning video was then shown. What followed was probably the most interesting and proudest moment of my life attending conventions. As the announcement of disfellowshipping was made, I turned my head, noticed the two women beside me look at each other. When the father drove his daughter from the house, The younger pregnant woman held the older woman's hand tightly. Then she said, "Loud enough for me to hear. Will you also drive me out?" The fear in the voice of that young pregnant woman terrified me also. It impressed upon me the terrible effect Watchtower's shunning policy has on folks. However, the response from the older woman calmed my heart. She replied, "How can I drive my daughter out? I won't and cannot drive my own daughter from her house. It's your house too. I brought you to this earth. I am your mother. You are my daughter and I am not leaving you alone. I love you and will continue to love you no matter what." At that moment I got to know the relationship between them. It was a mother and daughter. I also discovered that the pregnant daughter is disfellowshipped. The tone of the mother was very tender and reassuring. The firm grip the mother gave the daughter when saying all that was to tell her, "No one and no organization is making me choose between a religion and my daughter." These two mighty women had justified the organization in the presence of others. After this video too, no one clapped, nor did they clap to the last one either. I don't know why they did not clap, but to me it was a way to show their disapproval for the policy of disfellowshipping and the command to shun inactive ones. I see it as shunning of the shunning. After that long wait, the day was over and my heart was joyful seeing this mother and her pregnant disfellowshipped young daughter hold hands and chat heartily out of the assembly hall in total defiance of a direct command to shun. They showed in front of everyone that true unconditional love exists. Their congregation elders may not be happy. The governing body will not be happy, but they said, "Go to hell." They did what any sensible human would do. Love. Their defiance told me that not all witnesses are or will blindly follow just anything, or anyone. These people may not be awake to the fact that they are in a high-control cult, but it may be easy for them to wake in the future. So let's not give up. Let's fight on, and help others wake up and get out of the destructive cult that is run by Watchtower.
So in this video, this guy observed no one was happy to hear about these shunning talks, how powerful these shunning talks were. People, this shows 100% this is a cult. I seen that myself when I was talking to my sister. She was going back to be a Jehovah Witness. She closed her mind and her heart to her brother to join a dangerous cult to be a Jehovah's Witness. When I was talking to my niece and trying to tell her if this was the truth, I would not be bashing Jehovah's Witnesses. So it doesn't matter when and what time she would have been told to shun me if I kept pushing and trying to show her again after I already gave her enough proof how wicked this organization is. So I made a choice for her to just go ahead and get rid of me now than later. That was my choice. Because she went behind my back after she told me she was not going to be a Jehovah Witness, after I told her about the pedophiles in this religion. And that made me angry when I found out she started her studying again. In other words, she loved the love bomb. The bomb of the sisters is stronger than her brother's love. Yes, it's been many, many years, and she's the one to reach out to me on Facebook. In less than 3 weeks, I lost her to Jehovah Witnesses. Hopefully she'll wake up. People shunning your family because they made a mistake in their life or they walk out of this false religion. Would you sit there and applaud and clap your hands to shun your loved ones after they've been disfellowshipped or walked away from this false religion? It would take a heartless parent or anyone to do that to a family member. And I've seen that firsthand with my parents. It hurts. It makes you feel like you just want to end your life because you have no one left. I thought one day I'd have my sister and my nieces back. And I'm not sure that's going to happen. I hope the future will be different. But please, people, don't join this cult. Do the research like we have done. We have done tons of videos. There's different research out there to prove what we're telling you is the truth. And don't listen to these Jehovah Witnesses who comes on our channel leaving the stupid comments and trying to convince you and me that they are in the truth, and it is the truth. The truth, what they have, is lying to the whole entire world. And if you start believing, you will be deceived and you will be wrapped up by them like a water with a sponge, and you won't be able to escape till you finally let it go and realize what we've been telling you is the truth. So thank you for watching this video, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. And think of one thing, people: being free from this false religion is a good thing, but being a slave to 7 men is the dumbest thing you can do with your life. Giving up freedom to be in a brain control cult, claiming to be the only true religion, and the blaspheme book, the Silver Sword. If you get any true scholar, Bible scholar that knows Hebrew and Greek, they would tell you that book don't deserve to be called a Bible. And you never know, you may be able to Google that and see the truth for yourself, because there's few people out there is saying that sorry book have twisted the Bible to fit their doctrine, to fit their religion so they can keep people away from Christ and more into their false god Jehovah. So enjoy your day. Thank you for watching my video. Bye bye.